Hey guys, it's me. Oh my gosh, what a journey it has to even get back here. I am at home. It says my connection is weak. Oh well, this is me, Zan. So here I am. It says it's weak, so we're just going to go on. I didn't have time to go over to Starbucks and do all that stuff. This was not feeling my best. This wasn't feeling my best last night, so I've been up all night. So if I look a little crazy, bags under my eyes, forgive me. Okay, so I'm not going to go deep today. I'm not going to talk about deep stuff today. I'm going to talk about some real surface stuff, some things that I've talked about before. I've talked about the whole relationship thing again, but I want to go back and revisit that again because I know that it's something that we're all dealing with every single day. This broadcast might just be just for the ladies. It may just be for you guys because we got some issues. We got some real issues. Hey, Loida. And I'm super late. Sorry. Just had problems trying to get logged on. I tried to get logged on with my laptop, and then it was goofy talking about you got to upload some kind of app and all kinds of goofy stuff. So anyway, hey, this says congratulations. This is my 10th broadcast. Yay. Sorry I wasn't here last week. I had problems. I tried to get to Starbucks. I got a black screen. It was crazy. Shut down my phone, went back on it again. Every time I logged into Facebook, black screen. So tell me that wasn't the enemy. We know it was. So anyway, I'm just going to go back and revisit some stuff. I'm not going to go deep today. I'm going to keep it real general, real surface, because that's where most people live. And I'm just going to go back and hit this whole relationship thing again. And I'm only doing that because I know that it is a major thing that every single person is going through. And I may be focusing more on the singles. I'm single, so I may focus more on that. So let's just jump in because I'm not going to be talking to y'all long because I got a pounding headache from being up all night. I was in the ER till 4 o'clock this morning, so I'm a little tired. But we ain't going to talk about that. All right, I'm all good. Praise the Lord Jesus. Okay, so I'm not going to go deep. I'm going to keep it real surface. What I want to talk about is, ladies, it says that women are moved by what they hear. We got to change that. I jotted down a few notes, a few thoughts of my own. We got to. I will definitely keep you in my prayers, Renise. Definitely. Love you, girl. We have got to, as women, we have got to stop being moved by what we hear. Men are not moved by what they hear. Men are moved by what they see. But we as women, hey, Valerie, we're moved by what we hear. And we'll build a whole world based on something a guy said. Like I said, I'm not going to go deep today. I'm not going to go deep because we've talked about what happens to us spiritually when we give our bodies to somebody, when we have sex with somebody outside of marriage. We've talked about that. Hey, George, but I want to go a little more, get back to the surface because this is where everybody's living over here and on the surface. Most people are not going deep and they're not thinking about, okay, when I sleep with this person, the spiritual ramifications of what's happening to their souls being fragmented, this piece of your soul being pulled over there, being tormented, being held in captivity. Nobody really knows that. That's not common knowledge, but that is what's happening. Not to mention you open yourself up to the demons that guy's got or that woman has. You open yourself up to all of that stuff, and so now those spirits that they had, now those spirits have come in, but we ain't gonna talk about that today. I'm gonna keep it real general. Ladies can no longer be moved by what we hear. Okay? You got to make a man, you got to test it out. I don't give a care how many times he calls you. I don't care how many times he say, I love you, that crap, you got to test that out. Those are just words. They're just words. Empty words. If they don't have any action behind it, it don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's just empty words. He may say a lot. He may call you every day. But if there are no actions behind what he is saying, it is not real. He may tell you, I want to marry you, and I want to be with you, and I want to do this for you, and I want to do that for you. It means nothing if there are no actions behind it. Hey, Avis, it means nothing. Those are fake offers. I call them fantasy offers, is what they are. It's all fantasy. None of it's real. None of it's real. So you have got to test it out. You know, what's the scripture says? Try the spirit by the spirit that it be of God. Well, you got to try that thing out. You got to test it out and see if what he's saying is real. Give him the opportunity to walk it out. Don't just take the fake offer and run with it and say, oh, well, he says he wants to be with me. He says he wants to build something with me. He says he loves me. Right. Okay. Somebody telling you that they loving you, that they want to be with you and they're loving you. You're going to see them. Okay. Love demands that. Somebody telling you they love you, you're going to see them. They're going to do things. He's going to be doing things. If he says he wants to marry you, you got no ring yet. There are no rings on your finger. But he's saying words that he wants to marry you. Then there should be a corresponding action behind those words that he's saying. If a man says he wants to marry you, then he's going to start doing things that look like he wants to marry you. He's going to start doing things that makes it look like that he wants to provide for you, that he wants to take care of you, that he wants to cover you, that he wants to be your covering. If he is not doing those things, it's not real. Those are lies. It's deception. And all he's after is your body. He wants to sleep with you. Period. That's it. And you've heard, oh, a man will say anything. And hey, if men, you listening to me, I'm not slamming you. I'm just helping the ladies out. All right. Okay. Y'all got a whole team on your own, but the ladies are getting slammed and taken advantage of. And I can't stand by and listen to this and watch that anymore. So I just want to wake my sisters up. Hey, wake up. Forget what he's saying. What is he doing? What is there some corresponding action? Is he trying to take care of you? Is he trying to provide for you? Is he trying to cover you? Does he want to be a covering for you? If he says that he loves you, then there should be an action of love. Love does. Love ain't talking. Love is not talking about what it's gonna do. Love does. Jesus, the Father, so loved the world that he gave his only son. He did something. Love is always an action. It is never words. And if you are just getting words from this man, it is not real. Those are lies. It is not real. I just want you to understand that. If he's only talking, it is only words. It's not real. You got nothing with that guy. Absolutely nothing. You got nothing. If you're talking, no action. If he's not doing this, if he's not doing that, if he's not trying to provide, and then the guy's like, oh, she's a gold digger, whatever. If a man loves you, his job is to provide for you. That's what men are made to do. Men are created to provide and cover and protect. And if he says that he loves you and that he wants to build this life with you and all of that stuff, he'll be doing those things. He'll be stepping up to the plate. You won't have to ask him, are you coming by? Or when am I going to see you? That's crazy. You shouldn't have to ask him that. If he is in love with you and wants to build a life with you and the guy cares about you, you're going to see him. Love can't keep him from it. He's going to automatically want to see you. He's going to want to be with you. He's going to want to talk to you. He's going to want to take care of you. It's what he's going to do. So, but we as women, we hear the fake offer. Oh, I care about you. I love you. I'm going to do this for you. And I'm going to do that. And we jump head over heels right into that. And so then you start giving way too much. Okay. Number one, your body. You're giving him your body. First of all, he's not your husband. And so you shouldn't be doing it. And hey, I'm preaching to the choir, okay? We've all, at some point in our lives, failed in that area. I've fallen in that area, And so that's why I can tell you, don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. Why are you giving him your body? He has not earned nothing. He's earned nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hang on, guys. He's earned nothing. You're giving him your body, which is the most you could ever give him. You're tying your soul to this guy now. When you're sleeping with him, when you're being intimate with him, you're tying your soul to this guy. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Melvin. Tony. Hey, Janice. How you doing? You've tied your soul to this guy that don't even care about you. He doesn't even care. And now you're giving everything. You're cooking for him. And you're feeding him. You're spending your money on food for him. He ain't giving you a dime on that food. Now you're cooking for him. You're feeding him. You're washing that Negro's clothes. And when I say Negro, I don't mean just black man Negro. I mean Spanish man Negro, white man Negro, all of them. You're doing all of these things. So you're giving him all the profit and the benefits of marriage for free. What the heck? No. We have a tendency, because we jumped in and we fell in love with the fake offer. With the fake offer that wasn't even real. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that for you, and I'm gonna be there for you. And we fell in love with all of that, which wasn't even real. It was all fake. It was all the fantasy. And we start giving them benefits for things that they have never earned. And so we never test it out. We never test it out, ladies. We just give them everything. Give them your time. You rearranging your life and your time to fit him. And they're not doing that. Where's the investment? Has he invested anything? Has he invested anything? Has he sacrificed anything for you? Has he gone out of his way? Does he go out of his way for you? Has he made any sacrifice at all of any kind for you? Has he invested anything? Yes. And I mean, has he invested financially in your life? Has he invested his time? I'm talking about wanting to see how you doing, coming by, making sure that you're okay, making sure that you're okay. Has he done that? I'm going to probably say no, he hasn't. And so now you lay down and give him your body for what? That's the ultimate that you can give him. The ultimate that you can give him is your body. And now you're giving him your body and tying your soul to him for free. For free. This ought not be, ladies. Ought not to be. In the olden days, it wasn't like that. He had to court you, but see, we don't court anymore. We date. I'm going to tell you, that whole dating thing, that was created by the enemy. The Lord created courtship. Courtship. He's courting you. You're talking. You're getting to know each other. No sex. He's not touching you, trying to fill you up, talking all underneath your clothes. It ain't none of that, because all of that is straight disrespect. He's letting you know in the door. All he wants to do is sleep with you. So if he's not trying to sit down and talk to you, get to know you, your life, your family, and he's stepping in and taking a part in your life, making an investment in your life, making a sacrifice in your life. If you're not doing none of that, he's just there for the screw. He just wants to sleep with you. And that's all it is. Period. You got nothing. And I thought about this. I thought about this, and I'm like, I got to say something. I can't stand. I hear stories, and I've had my own stories in this, and I listen to other stories. Wake up, ladies. Wake up. Come on. We got to wake up. value ourselves, love ourselves more than that. He ain't the only guy. He ain't the only one. God got millions of them. And if we love ourselves and respect ourselves enough, wait, it's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. Don't give him he don't deserve that. He deserves body. He hasn't made no investment. He ain't paid for that yet. The ultimate payment for that is marriage. And if he has not, I'm not talking about doing it, because they say a lot. A man will say anything to get between your legs. Anything. All the way down to I love you. I want to be with you. I want to build a life for you. All of that garbage. They'll say all kinds of stuff. I didn't heard it all. I've heard it all. I mean, you know how many marriage proposals I've had this summer? Just this summer. A lot. They weren't real, but I'm just giving you an example, using myself as an example. They weren't real. Hey, Fred. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Sandra. So, they're not real. And I'm not coming down on you, man. I'm not coming down on you, but I'm letting the ladies know about some of y'all secrets, okay? So they will say anything. They know what's going on. It's you ladies that don't know what's going on. They already know how far they're going to go. You got to know how far you're going to go. You ain't got to make no grand speeches. You ain't got to say, hey, I'm not doing that. You can just say no and mean it. And mean it. And if we falling in this area, that's okay. If you fell in that area and you unwrap the gift, because guess what, ladies? You are the gift. You are the gift. And if you've fallen in that area and you've let him in and you've slept with somebody, wrap it back up and keep it moving. Wrap it back up, repent, and keep going. Don't beat yourself up about it, but wrap that thing back up and keep it moving. And don't give them nothing.